Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. S. Manjula, Assistant Professor from Anna Thirumala Naikar College, Madurai. Today, we are going to discuss about endorsement. Endorsement. The word endorsement is derived from Latin word endorsum, which means upon the back. There are two parties involved to an endorsement called endorser and endorsee. One who transfers the instrument is called endorser. To whom the endorser transfers the instrument is called endorsee. It must be noted that some legal effects must be followed while transfer the endorsement, that is, transfer of ownership, presumption under section 118, joint endorsement, endorsement for full amount, endorsement within stipulated time, endorsement to be followed by delivery. Endorsement is an assurance to the third party that the bank will make necessary payments if the customer who made the endorsement cannot fulfill their obligation. Endorsement in banking, it is very important to transfer the ownership of a negotiable instrument such as a check or draft by signing the back of the document. This signature transfers the right to another party and can be a way for a bank to guarantee its claims obligation to pay its significance, lying in enabling trust, ensuring secure transfer, and allowing for control over how funds are handled through different types of endorsement. Endorsement is the act of signing, usually on the back of the negotiable instrument, to legally transfer its ownership to another party. It certifies certain aspects regarding the instrument such as validity, enforceability to the transferee and any subsequent holder. The person making an endorsement is the endorser and the individual to whom the endorser transfers the instrument is the endorsee. If there is no space to sign on the back of an instrument, the holder may sign on a piece of paper attached to it. Signature endorsement are of various types such as blank, special, restrictive and partial. There are some essentials of a valid endorsement. Signature. It must be signed by the endorser who is the current holder or maker of the instrument. A full name isn't always required, but initials may suffice and a thumb impression needed to be attested. Maker or holder. Only the maker or holder can endorse the instrument. A stranger cannot endorse the instrument. Proper location. Typically on the back of the instrument, if there is no space, it can be made on a separate paper attached to it called along. Completeness. The endorsement must be for the entire instrument. A partial endorsement is not a valid one. Delivery. The instrument must be delivered to the endorsee after the endorsement is made. The endorsement must be in ink. Using a pencil or rubber stamp is not a valid one. Let us see the benefits of endorsement. Endorsements are very important because they build trust and credibility, enhance brand image and increase sales by leveraging the credibility of an individual, brand or organization. They provide social proof that can lead to market differentiation and help a brand become more memorable to consumers. It builds trust and credibility. When a respected person or organization endorses a product, it lends a credibility to it, assuring potential customers of its quality and effectiveness. It increases brand awareness. Endorsement, especially from celebrities or influencers, can significantly increase your brand visibility and help it stand out from competitors. Derives sales. By providing social proof and a sense of reassurance, endorsement can positively influence consumer choices and lead to higher sales figures. Establishes brand personality. Associating a brand with a certain individual can help shape its personality and connect with a specific target audience on an emotional level. Creates memorable advertising. Consumers are more likely to remember an advertisement that features a celebrity or well-known figure, which can translate into a purchase. Types of endorsement. Number 1. Blank endorsement. The endorser signs a name only. This makes the instrument payable to the bearer and can be negotiable by mere delivery. For example, a check is made out to John Smith. He signs the back of the check with just his signature. The check is now payable to whoever possesses it. Number 2. Special or full endorsement. The endorser writes the name of the person to whom or to whose order the payment is to be made in addition to their signature. A check is made out to John Smith. He signs the back of the check and adds paid to the order of John Dio followed by his signature. Third one, restrictive endorsement. This type of endorsement restricts further negotiation of the instrument. For example, a check is made out to Jan Dio and she writes on the back, paid to First Bank only, followed by her signature. This directs the payment to only be made to First Bank. Next one, conditional endorsement. The transfer of the instrument is made dependent on the fulfillment of a condition. For example, a check is made out to John Smith and he writes pay to John Dio or order on his marriage followed by his signature. Facultative endorsement. The endorser gives up a right they would normally have, most commonly the right to receive notice of dishonor. For example, a check is made out to John Smith and he writes paid to John Dio, notice of dishonor waived, followed by his signature. Partial endorsement. This involves transferring only a part of the amount of the bill or transferring the amount to two or more endorsers severally. For example, a check for ₹100 is made out to John Smith. John may write pay ₹50 to John Dio or pay ₹50 to John Dio or ₹50 to Peter Pan, followed by his signature. In some laws, only allow endorsement to be for the full amount of the instrument. Thank you.